Hello friends, welcome to this channel and welcome to a summer vlog. This is actually my first time ever capturing a vlog during the summer. I am actually quite excited to do that. I've been really enjoying summer so far, especially since I'm allowing myself to quite lean into it, as summer hasn't always been my favorite season, but who says you can't just lean into it either way? You have to really allow yourself to enjoy the seasons as they are, and I really want to do that. So in this video, I drafted up a bunch of activities, food and drinks, and hobbies that really just allow me to feel the essence of summer in more peaceful and mindful and creative ways. So I wanted to share that and capture it for myself, but also for those who may also feel the same way about summer but want to kind of lean into it more. So let's just get into the video, and thank you for watching the vlog. So today I really wanted to make a flower bouquet. That was one of the biggest things on my summer bucket list. I have so many flowers and we're gonna make a couple bouquets. I really love this spread. I like how I have a pop of color. Now we're just gonna actually make the spread look good together. Right now I just took all the flowers out of the packaging, but we have to actually make the bouquets now. I love the addition of the sunflowers. I feel like that just speaks summer. It would be so cute if there was like a little bee inside of it. I have my water. Now we're just gonna cut our stems to make sure that the flowers can absorb as much water as they can. I don't know if all the flowers should be cut diagonally, so I'm gonna look that up first. I looked it up and via Reddit said that you should cut the flowers at a 45-degree angle and then add the flower food. I'm thinking maybe to make some of the filler ones a little bit lower, just to fill the space down here just a little bit. Let's see. Huh. Now let's do the same thing on this side. Okay. So pretty. Okay, this is our main bouquet. I really like how it's a mixture of a little bit of everything. It looks like a little chaotic, but honestly that's how summer kind of makes me feel. It makes me feel like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So pretty. Wow, I love it. I'm quite new to flower arranging, so if it doesn't look the best, this is quite new to me. Obviously, you know, I always buy like bouquets of flowers here and there to just put in my room, but experimenting with putting them together is quite new for me. I'm trying to really get into flower arranging. Hopefully throughout the seasons I can be able to have different flower arrangements for each welcoming of the season. But I really love my summer spread. It's just so pretty and it does make me feel quite vibrant. I just put it on my desk and just looking at it made me feel so radiant. It's definitely doing its job of giving me energy right now. We're gonna make the mini ones so we can have them throughout our room. But yes, this is a grand one and I love it so much. Okay, this one is a little bit more green, but also having like a couple of the carnations that I had left over. Just a simple one, and it's inside of like a mason jar kind of thing. I'm gonna put this next to the front of my room door so I can be able to just see it right when I walk in. This one is in a little bit of a skinnier jar, but I had one more sunflower and then just a little bit of everything. This is like a mixture of different sizes because I'm quite loose when it comes to like building flower arrangements. I just really like how they just make me feel, you know, so I'm not too strict with it, but I really like this one as well. Okay, so it's a new day and we're gonna be painting my flower pots. This was something I put in my bucket list actually, that I really wanted to paint these. I want to plant some seeds inside of it. I don't know what seeds I want to plant yet, but I'm thinking something like a herb. I want to have them pre-painted so we can have a cute design. Okay, so with my two pots, for this one, I decided to design it with the suit spirits from Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli. And then with this one, I decided to just do like a Gangnam stripe kind of thing, kind of like a picnic blanket, so I can just have these two. I'm gonna actually paint over this like a terracotta color. It is a little bit dry, so I'm gonna paint over it and then do the suit spirits. We finished doing like the suit spirit itself, like their bodies. Now I just have to do their arms and then add the little stars that they hold. And then this one should be done. It has a lot of white paint on it, so it's gonna take some while to dry, but it's coming along so cute. I love it so much. Let's continue with the suit spirit one because it's the fast drying one so far. Okay, so we finished doing our pots. They came out so cute. I really love the Spirited Away one with the suit spirits. I can't wait to put something in here. I'm gonna go to the library to get some seeds. Because my library, they actually have like a community garden. So they put seeds from the community garden at the library and people can go and take seeds, and then if we have seeds to donate, we can also give it to the library as well. I really love the checkered one as well. At first I was gonna do Gangnam, but it actually just ended up turning into a checker style, which I don't even mind. Like, it looks so cute and I love how they look together. Yeah, we're gonna go to the library, we're gonna get some seeds and probably do some other things at the library. I tend to really like spending time at the library, and then we'll come back and do some more activities. Okay, so it's a couple days later since coming back from the library. I just needed to do a lot yesterday. I picked up a lot more from the library than I thought I would. Did still end up getting the seeds. With the seeds, I got dill and chia because they were in season. They also had basil. They had a couple flowers, but I didn't get any flowers since where I live isn't quite big enough to put flowers out, so I just got herbs. I think I'm gonna do dill and basil for my summer herbs this year. Although chia is amazing, I know chia is quite easy to plant, and I want something a little bit more long-term and a little bit more challenging. And dill and basil, I can use it in a couple different things like pizzas, pickling, making pesto, so many different options. So yeah, we will be planting these very soon, so look forward to that. Also at the library, I picked up a bunch of DVDs that I was able to basically purchase. So the way my library works is people bring in old DVDs, CDs, VHSs. Other people can come in and purchase them for a donation to the library. I love my library, so I'm gonna donate. And I am loving collecting physical media, specifically movies and TV shows. It's a win-win. I don't have to purchase new. I can basically thrift, and I'm getting everything that I love. So I'm gonna take you guys to a mini run through of all the movies I got. So I got Robots. I love this movie. I love the story. It's basically like a coming of age movie, but through robots, and it's very funny. So I picked up Robots just when I want to have a day just to kind of have like a simple watch. Look at this. I picked up Eclipse and New Moon. They also had the original Twilight, but I didn't pick that one up because it didn't look like it was quite legit, you know, so I didn't really want to take that risk. These ones, they had like the official stamp on the sides, so I was like, okay, yeah, let's take these home. And I hope in going through other thrift stores or other libraries that have donation centers that I can be able to pick up the other movies as well, but for now I'm very happy to just have the two. Next, I got one of my favorite like teen drama movies, Vampire Academy. This movie is just it's so messy, it's so teen drama, but it's something I like about it, and I love a good vampire film. Okay, I do have to get the full collection of this. I do. Pirates of the Caribbean. And I got one of my favorite movies, which is At World's End. My favorite movies out of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise would be At World's End and At Stranger Tides. I just love the mermaids, and I love At World's End because the symphony during their wedding scene, amazing. I actually really do want to get the full collection of this, and I've been seeing them more often, so maybe we can be able to build that quite soon. Next, I got Horton Hears a Who. This is one of my second favorite Dr. Seuss movies. My first one is actually The Lorax. I really love The Lorax. The story is really good, but I love Horton Hears a Who as well because it really is focused on community and being there for one another. I was really happy to be able to pick it up. And then lastly, we have my other favorite movie. I love the first one, but there's something about the second one I just love a little bit more, and it's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. I love how with the destruction of the Flintstififer, I love how it shows the story of the food turning into animals, but the animals seeing Flynn as their mother. I don't know, something about that is just so interesting, and I love how they were able to expand on the story after the fact. This is one of my favorite movies. Actually, all of these are actually most of my favorite movies, to be honest, so I was just really happy to find these at the library. That's everything that I got from the library today. I showed you guys that I did my art at the library today. I've been taking my watercolor set with me more often because I'm really trying to get into watercolor painting, but I'm also trying to get into making memories within the moment. Whenever I'm having a really good day, I often want to watercolor because it allows me to remember it. So something I've been doing is turning my watercolor also into like little postcards. So I basically put the day I painted it, the time I painted it, and then what I did that day. And I've been keeping it at food. So food has been quite prevalent in a lot of these things. So this is basically what I've been doing as of lately, and it works very nicely for me. Now we're gonna get into making some peach tea. I have been craving peaches for honestly like 4 weeks now. I've been wanting to make everything peach flavored. But yes, let's go make some peach tea. We made the syrup a couple days ago, but we're gonna assemble it today. So let's get into it. I have my peach syrup here. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it as basic syrup and then just add it to my tea, or if I want to blend it to really extract that peach flavor. Let's taste it and then we can be able to see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave the recipe down below as well, but yeah, let's see. Let's taste this. Wow, It really tastes like those peach syrups that you can find in like Costco. I'm kind of conflicted now. I don't know if I should blend it or if I should leave it like this. I think I'm gonna leave it like this and brew it for a longer time. So when I make my tea, instead of letting it only sit for a couple hours, I'm gonna let it sit overnight so that it can really extract that peach flavor. So we're gonna add our black tea. Oh, actually, we're gonna add our peaches first. I actually just ended up adding all of that syrup. I'm not too worried. It's a lot of water we're gonna be adding anyways. I think this should be enough peaches. Because we're making a cold brew, I'm gonna add 3 tea bags just to make sure that it's very infused, and then we can have a stronger brew. I might even add 4, or just add these in here. Okay, so for closing it, something I like to do is add a little bit of like wax paper on the top, like this. And then I just use the jar, just close it down. Now we're gonna wait maybe overnight, maybe till Saturday. It's currently Thursday, so maybe Saturday will be the day that we can open it up and then have a nice refreshing drink. And this season, the peaches have been so good, so juicy, so packed with flavor. Let's put this in the fridge. We'll come back in 24 hours. If it's looking good in 24 hours, we'll taste it. But if we want it to look a little bit different, then we'll wait the full 48. Okay, so it's a new day. I'm feeling very summery today. The weather is so nice. My peach tea is done and we're gonna try it today. Look how beautiful the tea looks. It's like such a beautiful, nice amber color and the peaches seeped so nicely. I poured myself a cup and we're gonna try this together. I hope it's good because I am gonna leave a recipe down below. I'm very excited. That's really good. That is so good. The peach flavor is actually perfect. It's strong. Like you could definitely taste peaches in here, but it's not so much to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, I can't taste the tea. Everything blended together very perfectly, and I feel like the amount of sugar, which was the syrup that I added, was just perfect because peaches themselves are already sweet, so when they extract, they give a nice essence as well. And cold brew tea as well is sweeter than regular brew tea. And this is actually perfect for today. I do live in Florida, so it's hot all the time. And today I'm pretty sure it's about 80 something to 90 degrees outside. I'm actually gonna go to a thrift store today to look at some knickknacks. I want to see if I can find the actual DVD player because I do have a DVD player, but it's the portable one. So I want to see if I can find one where I can just connect it to my TV. And any other trinkets that I can find at the thrift store today. But I'm loving this and I'm very excited to leave the recipe for the syrup. But this is amazing and I'm so excited for you guys to try it. Hello, we are back from a busier day. As you saw, when I went to the thrift store, I found a couple more movies and I'm so excited because I'm almost near to completing my Pirates of the Caribbean collection. Let me show you the movies I got. Just like a quick summary. I picked up Despicable Me. This one was actually brand new. It still had the packaging on it. One of my favorite movies. Picked up On Stranger Tides, which I said earlier was my favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movie, so it was really nice to find it. So on the top it says Blu-ray and DVD, and I was worried that they would only have one of the CDs in here, which was true, but luckily they had the DVD version, so that worked out very nicely. Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest. Amazing. Amazing. So happy about that. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Tangled. Also another of my favorite. And then Pride and Prejudice. I'm so excited. I love the collection I got today. It makes me so happy. And as you guys saw, I was able to go to the Dollar Tree today and pick up my favorite candles. But these are my favorite because they burn for so long and I love the light that they illuminate. I mean, look at it. Well, I have my salt lamp on as well, but my salt lamp is quite dim. Without the candles, it's quite dark in here. And I also like the glow it's giving my face. Very pretty. I picked up one more thing at the Dollar Tree and it is this easel. It was actually kind of hard to build, so I had to watch a YouTube video on how to build it. But other than that, I love it. I've been looking for a little desk easel. I was quite happy to just get a little affordable and collapsible easel. But yes, that's everything that we picked up today. Okay, so I decided that I would really like to end the night doing some gouache painting and have some hot tea while maybe watching a Studio Ghibli movie. I definitely want to just have a more chill night and end the video on a more peaceful note, and then we'll wrap up the video. I haven't opened this in so long, so I'm not sure if it's molded. Let's see. It's not. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. It does need to be severely rehydrated though, so let's do that. I put a napkin to dab some extra paint, extra water. But our setup is done. We have our easel, we have everything. Let's just make some tea. I just finished watching The Wind Rises for the first time, and What a film. It's very emotional, I can tell you that. Especially towards the end, and just the whole plot line, not even just the romantic aspect of the film, but just as a whole, tying creative pursuits or dreams with morality. It's very interesting. We finished our painting. I'm not gonna lie to you, doing the clouds itself took me like an hour and a half. Honestly, I didn't think doing clouds would be so hard. Even these clouds, like, they're not the best, but I'm still proud of them nevertheless. And I love the grass. That was all for this video, and I thank you all for coming along on this relatively long video and just do some creative pursuits and some slower days. It's always really nice for me to do these kind of things, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.